What's up, y'all? It's Shuffle, and this is a video talking about the return of a very fun and popular series that I did in Darkest Dungeon 1, which is the Viewer Run Review. Gotta work on the title a little bit this time, I think. Who knows? However, what the series was is that people would send in footage of them playing the game, asking for tips and improvements and all that, and it was really fun. People learned a lot, and so we're gonna do it this time for Darkest Dungeon 2. Now, requirements: upload it to YouTube, please. If you don't want me to share it with people, that's fine, but the reason I want it on YouTube is if you do want me to share it, because aspiring content creators have used the platform in the past to get noticed. So if you want to have it shown to people, having it on YouTube or Twitch is the best way. If it's on Twitch, timestamp it for me and tell me where it ends. And if it's on YouTube, just put up a video. If you have like a whole run, just timestamp it. There's going to be a cutoff. If you want to show me a couple fights, that's fine. If you want to show like the team selection and edit something else together, that's fine. If you want one entire region, that is fine as well, or like 1 or 2 boss fights, something like that. I am not going to go through an entire 3-hour run. That's just too much time for everyone. So ideally up to about an hour max, because I think that's about what everyone can handle, the viewer and myself included. Please only use in-game music and sounds and whatever, because I don't want to have to mute the video while it's playing in order to, dodge some weird copyright DMCA thing. I don't want to deal with that. And I also don't want the video entirely silent, because I think that's a bit empty sometimes if there's not a lot going on, so we're just observing and all that. So try not to have a lot of other outside stuff. You are not required to show your face or speak in the videos. In fact, it's just better for privacy if you value your privacy if you don't do that. But I understand, as I said, content creators in the past have used this. So if you do want to show yourself, that's fine, just let me know. And if you do want to speak during the video, the only thing I ask is that your mic quality is decent. You don't want the drive-through fast food speaker box level mic. I did WoW raiding back when I was a wee lad, and we had this guy we played with in our guild, and his mic sounded like it was across the room, because he always had to sound like he was shouting at it, and it sounded like he was in a room with like no furniture, so the acoustics were ridiculous. So it was just the most unpleasant thing to listen to. But like I said, you don't have to talk or show anything, but if you do want to, then just let me know. And if you are going to use a microphone, just make sure it's decent. If you do choose to speak in your video, the only thing I ask, besides the other several things I have asked, is that try and keep the language a bit clean. Like, I know I swear on my streams and stuff like that, but I feel that for something I want to be educational, I don't want to have to grapple too much with something like that. And the other is that if you are talking during your video, please try and keep it mostly on topic, so that way we can kind of focus on like the thought process and then add in commentary. Otherwise, that's it for the conditions, requirements, whatever you want to say, the rules. It's always a great word to throw around. And so if all that sounds cool, then definitely send something in. I already know that people have been asking about this for a while now. So I'm happy to finally bring it back. I should have did it sooner, but I think with Kingdoms, 2 different Kingdoms modules, confessions, stuff like that, there's a lot of content to be had to talk about and improve upon. So when you do send these in, just let me know what you're looking for. If you just want like a general assessment, I'll go through everything that appears in the video and I'll try and give any improvements that I see. But otherwise, if you you're doing kingdoms, like how do I make my map management better? You know, here's the first like couple days or whatever happens in kingdoms, or I had trouble on this boss. How should I do it? You know, that kind of thing. That's it. Not trying to have this video go too long, but really excited. Hope you're excited. Thanks for watching. Oh, for submitting, you can tweet it to me if you use Twitter. You can use Blue Sky if you use that. You can join the Discord server, and it's linked under every video, and I'll make a channel for collecting these, and yeah, we'll go from there. And when you submit them, I'll try and have them back within a week, you know, depending on scheduling and stuff like that. So thanks for watching. That's it. I'll see you later.